The first thing I do when I clean my gun is make sure it's safe. I do this in a room that doesn't have any ammunition in it. Then I disassemble the gun. I don't need to disassemble it completely, just to the extent specified by the owner's manual. I use an old towel to help catch spills. I'll need cotton swabs, a thin stick like a cuticle pusher, and a cleaning rod with a jag and bore brush. I'll need a bunch of patches as well. I put some CLP solvent into the barrel and I let it sit for a while. Then I use a wet patch to clean the recoil spring. It's really dirty, so I let it sit for a while as well. I then clean the slide with a wet patch, making sure to get the ejection port. I use my gloved fingernails to get into the crevices. For really tight corners, I use the pointy end of the cuticle pusher. This gun is really dirty after a day at the outdoor range, so it takes a while to get it reasonably clean. I use a wet patch to clean the inside of the frame, especially the trigger mechanism. There's a lot of residue there. I use a cotton swab to get to the hard-to-reach places. I attach the bore brush to the cleaning rod. I brush out the residue from inside the barrel. I add a little more solvent and repeat. I switch to the jag and take a wet patch and push it through the barrel. You can see how dirty it was in there. I do this several times, alternating with a dry and wet patch, until the dry patch comes out reasonably clean. I start wiping the gun with a dry patch and brush off some of the residue off the spring. Now it's time to start lubricating the gun. I apply CLP solution on a patch and leave a thin layer on the 5 areas that the owner's manual says should be lubricated. Also lubricate the barrel as well. And that's pretty much it. I reassemble the gun. Dry my gloved fingers with a patch. I put the slide back on. Flip up the takedown lever, and we're done. Give it a quick wipe or two with a microfiber cloth, and it's ready to go.